But I figure I'd give you guys a gun video, and actually, Becoming Dangerous did a video on concealed carry guns talking about grips. This is what I used to carry every day. Little J frame, custom imitation ivory grips. You can see these are getting aged looking, turning yellow. It's not loaded. From years and years of carrying it, holding it. I really like these grips. They were made by Sidney Ryan, but when I hold this grip, because I got big hands, the grip feels good in the hand. And I carry revolvers. You guys know I carry revolvers just because that's what I prefer. Not saying they're better or nothing else. It's just what I prefer. And I'm actually getting ready to head out here in a few minutes and practice drawing and shooting from my concealed carry position. This is the one I've been carrying lately. You guys have seen this, the 44 Bulldog. Same exact grip as a different scrimshaw pattern. Same thing though. It fits the hand good. I have huge hands, so I prefer to have a good grip. Plus, this 44, I mean, it's no 44 Magnum, but in this little J frame size, while this is in between a J and K frame size, it's got quite a bit of recoil. The reason why, and this grip had to be modified quite a bit inside to fit this grip frame, and then this one. But the reason why I do this is I prefer to carry revolvers. By using this grip, I got good grip on the gun all the time, and with it, whichever one I decide to choose to carry, there's absolutely no difference. These things are comparable in weight. I mean, I can't tell the weight just picking them up and holding them or even carrying them all day. So whether I'm carrying this one, 44 Special, or this one in 357 Magnum, it really doesn't matter. It feels exactly the same when I switch. There's no adjusting. So if I feel like carrying this one, because it is a slight bit smaller than this one, but if I feel like carrying this one or whether I want to carry this one, no matter which one I train with, practice with, it feels exactly the same minus the recoil. I mean, it's just everything about the guns feels the same. This one just has a half-inch longer barrel and a slightly bigger frame. I don't know if you can see it in there. I mean, it's so close that this is actually almost a J frame. It's slightly bigger than a J frame, but it's actually quite a bit smaller than a K frame as far as the frame size. But my very first, I call it big bore handgun, was the old Bulldog with the 3-inch barrel. And this one's unloaded too. I unloaded these before I started the video. But I got rid of it to get something else back then. I didn't have a lot of money. If I wanted to buy something, I usually had to sell something else. And I always regretted getting rid of that gun. And it just had a rubber grip on it. I took the wood one off, put a rubber grip that looked similar to this on it. But I always liked that 44 Special. That was the first 44 Special I ever owned, and that gun really turned me on to the cartridge. And so when I came across this, the worst gun on Gunbroker, I mean, you guys some of you have seen the video. If you haven't, go back and check it out. But I mean, this thing looked like it fell off the top of like somebody laid it on top of the car and took off down the highway and it fell off, or maybe it was in somebody's motorcycle saddlebags and fell out. I mean, this gun was just dented, or not dented, but just, well, slight dents in it, but just so scratched up. I spent a lot of time polishing this thing up to fix it. And there's a couple spots, like right here on the muzzle, on the outside edge, where it's got a little dent that there was no way to polish it out. There's one little spot right there. Doesn't affect the gun for shooting and that, but I really like it now. It's a tight gun. I mean, it locks up super, super tight. And it's just, like I said, I like the 44 special. I'm loading the rounds down. I think I don't even remember. I think they're like 250 grain, 56 grain or something, right around 700 feet per second. That's my carry load for this. Some people say you don't need to worry about over penetration. Some people do. I work Detroit and Flint. Last thing I want to do is over penetrate and hit some child or some innocent person. Um, these probably penetrate a little better than hollow point because on this I'm actually carrying a hard cast bullet. But like I said, I don't understand all the ballistics. I don't understand all that stuff. I just know what works. Before I carry a gun, I test my hand loads, and I look up the special self defense ammo specs as far as the velocities and the weights, and I just try and match it. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not no professional or nothing else, but these are my two carry guns, and like I said, the reason why I chose, to carry a revolver, one is I just like revolvers. Always have, always preferred them. It's just my thing. Number two is, as long as I stay with a J frame size revolver, I can put this style grip on it. And like I said, I had to modify the inside of this grip to make it fit this frame. But I've done it with so many guns that have a J frame size grip that's really close that, I can, it's literally no difference. Whether I decide to carry this one or whether I decide to carry this one, it feels exactly the same. So no matter which one I carry, I don't have to retrain if I want to carry from this to this or that to that. If I decide I want a different carry gun later on, it'll be some kind of small frame revolver. And as long as Sidney Ryan's still alive and making grips, all my carry guns will have his grips on them, just because these are just, they're perfect grip. They're not too thick. The palm swell is perfect where it fits in my hands. The grooves are in just the right spot where when I grab this, it feels like he molded this around my hand. And that's it. That's all I got. There you can see them again. They're just some type of polymer plastic. They're really strong grips, or at least all the ones I've gotten from him are. They hold up to the full 357 Magnum loads and some pretty spicy 44 special loads when I'm playing around. But that's the grips on them. See if I can get that to focus better. Just custom scrimshawed grips. Hope everybody has a good day, and I'll see you on the flip side.